Before the story begins, let me ask you something. Have you ever planned a moment so full of love that it was supposed to change everything, only to realize it changed you instead? If stories like this move you, teach you, or help you feel less alone, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. It truly helps more stories like this reach people who need them. Now, let me tell you what happened to me. I used to believe betrayal always announced itself loudly. Shouting, slammed doors, obvious lies. I was wrong. Sometimes betrayal whispers, sometimes it smiles at you across a dinner table, and sometimes it waits for you at the end of a surprise you planned with your own children. My wife, Alina, and I had been married for 13 years. We had 2 kids. Noah, who was 10, and Lily, who was 7. From the outside, we looked like the picture of stability. She was a rising executive in a consulting firm, constantly traveling, constantly praised for her ambition. I worked remotely as a product manager, flexible hours, steady income. People joked that we were modern perfect. A power wife and a supportive husband. But perfection hides cracks well. Alina had been gone for 3 weeks on what she called a critical international business trip. London first, then Berlin. She sounded tired on the phone. Distracted. Still loving. But thinner. Like her voice was stretched over something hollow. The kids missed her terribly. Every night, Lily hugged Alina's pillow. Noah pretended he didn't care, but I caught him rereading old texts from her, smiling at his phone. That's when the idea came. What if we surprise Mom? Noah asked one evening, his eyes lighting up. Like, go to the airport. Lily added, bouncing on the couch. At first, I laughed it off. But the more we talked, the more it felt right. Alina was due to return Friday night. What if we flew out a day early, met her at the hotel instead? Flowers, kids, love. A reminder that no matter how big her career got, we were her home. I booked the tickets quietly. I told no one. I wanted it to be perfect. The kids helped plan everything. Lily insisted on wearing her favorite yellow dress because Mom likes sunshine colors. Noah made a handmade card with a superhero family drawn on the front. Mom flying above us. Cape and all. I should have known then. Alina hated surprises. She always said they made her anxious. But I convinced myself this one would be different. We landed in Berlin early Thursday morning. I texted her assistant, pretending I needed to confirm her hotel for a work-related delivery. She replied without hesitation. Same hotel. Same room. The kids were buzzing with excitement as we stood in the elevator. Lily clutched the bouquet like it was a treasure. Noah rehearsed what he'd say. I imagined Alina's face. Shock turning into joy, exhaustion melting into tears. The elevator dinged. We walked down the hallway. Room 1412. I knocked. No answer. I knocked again. Lighter this time. Still nothing. I checked my phone. No missed calls. No messages. I told myself she was in the shower. Or asleep. Jet lag. I used the spare key the hotel had given me after I explained I was her husband. The door opened. And in 1 second, everything I believed about my life shattered. The room lights were dim. Clothes were scattered on the floor. Men's clothes. A jacket I didn't recognize. Shoes by the bed. And then I heard laughter. Not Alina's polite work laugh. Her real laugh, the one she used to save for home. I pushed the door open further. She was there. On the bed, wrapped in white sheets. Her hair loose. Her face flushed, and she wasn't alone. The man beside her froze when he saw us. Tall, confident, younger than me. Alina's eyes met mine. For a moment no one spoke. Lily dropped the flowers. Noah stepped in front of his sister instinctively, like he could shield her from what she was seeing. Daddy. Lily whispered. Why is Mommy with that man? Alina screamed my name. I don't remember what I said. Or if I said anything at all. I remember my heart pounding so loud, I thought I might pass out. I remember my hands shaking as I pulled the kids back into the hallway. The door slammed behind us. The hallway felt endless. The carpet blurred beneath my feet. Lily was crying now. Noah's face was pale, his jaw clenched in a way no 10-year-old should be. We sat on the floor by the elevator. I held them both, trying to breathe, trying not to fall apart. Alina called. Once, twice, 10 times. I didn't answer. We took the next flight home. The silence on the plane was unbearable. Lily slept with her head on my chest. Noah stared out the window, eyes dry but burning. When we got home, everything felt wrong. The house still smelled like Alina's perfume. Her mug was still in the sink. That night, after I put the kids to bed, I finally listened to her voicemails. She was crying. Apologizing. Saying it wasn't what it looked like. Then admitting that it was, but that it didn't mean anything. She said she'd been lonely, pressured, that the man was a colleague, that it had only happened twice. Only twice. I didn't sleep. The next day, I sat the kids down. I told them something honest but gentle. That mommy had made a serious mistake, that it wasn't their fault, that adults sometimes hurt each other in ways that are confusing and painful. Noah asked one question. Did she stop loving us? That broke me. Alina came home 2 days later. She looked smaller somehow, like the world had finally caught up to her. She cried. She begged. She said she'd end the affair, quit her job, go to therapy, anything. I wanted to believe her. But betrayal doesn't just break trust, it breaks reality. Suddenly, every memory is suspect. Every smile feels rehearsed. Every late night becomes a question mark. We tried counseling, for months. Alina did everything right on paper. Transparency, apologies, tears. But something fundamental had shifted in me. I couldn't forget Lily dropping the flowers. I couldn't forget Noah stepping in front of her. I couldn't forget the look on Alina's face when she realized the cost of her choices wasn't just our marriage. It was our children's innocence. One night, 6 months later, Noah came into my room. Dad, he said quietly, you don't laugh anymore. That was the moment I knew. I didn't want my kids growing up thinking love meant endurance without joy. That staying meant swallowing yourself. Alina and I separated shortly after. It wasn't explosive, it was quiet, sad, adult. She moved into an apartment nearby. She remained a good mother. She tried, she really did, to rebuild something with the kids. But some bridges don't burn. They collapse. The hardest part wasn't the divorce. It was rebuilding me. I had to learn how to trust my own judgment again. How to sit with pain without letting it harden me. How to show my kids that heartbreak doesn't have to turn you bitter. Slowly, things changed. Noah started smiling again. Lily stopped asking why mommy cried so much. Our home became lighter. A year later, on the same couch where we planned the surprise, Noah looked at me and said, Dad, I think you saved us. I corrected him. No, we saved each other. Alina and I will always share a history. We will always share our children. I don't hate her. I don't excuse her either. What she did taught me something I wish I'd never had to learn. But I'm grateful I did. Love isn't proven by grand gestures or sacrifices that erase you. Trust is fragile, and once broken, it may never return the same shape. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do for your kids is walk away with dignity. If you're watching this, and you're standing at the edge of a truth you're afraid to face, know this. You're stronger than you think. And choosing yourself doesn't mean you failed. Sometimes, it means you finally listened. If this story resonated with you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need it. You're not alone, and your story, like mine, is still being written.